Hello! This is just a quick video to update you special viewers that stayed with the channel for so long, even though I never kept a good schedule and disappeared for long periods with no warning. Firstly, thank you. It's pretty cool that you choose to spend your time watching my creations. I'm just recording audio right now over some random game footage because it's easier than setting up my camera and putting some clothes on. Anyway, the purpose of this is to answer the two big questions that I'm often asked. For some reason, I have an aversion to answering in the comments section for the videos. So, number 2. Why did you stop making videos? Or why don't you upload more often? I'll start by saying I'm sorry. I really am sorry. This is not an easy question for me to answer, and not one that many people will understand, but here it is. To be succinct, I am tired. I usually work between 60 to 70 hours a week. I don't want to say what I do, but at work I'm always active and moving the entire time. Sometimes it can be a month before I actually have a day off, but typically I have only one day off per week. I have no sleeping pattern to speak of. Some days I have to get up at 3 AM and some days I don't get home until about 9 PM. This, combined with the location that I live in being very noisy, means I often go with little or no sleep. I am constantly sleep deprived. I always laugh when people talk about jet lag from their holidays because they've got no idea what real sleep deprivation's like. So because of this, I don't work on videos during my work days, and even the days I do have off, I usually spend most of the day trying to sleep. I also need to get lucky for any days off I do have, because they need to coincide with my flatmate being at work so there isn't background noise in the videos, like washing machine sounds and things like that. So I basically just have to wait, and maybe one day a month is clear for me to record something, and I just have to hope that it's also a day that I have energy. Moving on, the number one most asked question is, when are you making another Smallville Fanatic episode? Well, the disappointing answer is, I don't know. When I started making Smallville Fanatic, I already felt a little strange for being in my late 20s and basically objectifying the females that were supposed to be teenagers, although the actual actors were in their 20s, I'd like to add. Now I'm in my mid-30s, I would feel a massive creepazoid for doing it again. I do regret just stopping like that, and perhaps I do owe my viewers to continue it like many of you say. I believe I could have had a much more popular channel if I'd carried on, but I let that potential fizzle out, and attempting to revive it now seems like it would be pointless because YouTube is so oversaturated now, and my production values just don't cut it anymore. I got a new computer recently, upgraded to Windows 10, etc. So, I had to buy a new copy of Sony Vegas, and my After Effects doesn't work on it anymore. And it's been so long that I don't even remember how to make any of the visual effects. And that was one of the things I enjoyed most about it, to be honest. So I don't want to take if I start doing it again, I don't want to take a step back. So I'm gonna have to relearn that stuff. Not that you should be concerned with that, really. I made Smallville Fanatic for myself. Although I loved that many people enjoyed it, I really just made it for myself because I got a lot of enjoyment from it. But if the passion is still there, it's been suffocated by my tiredness. I have made a few gameplay videos more recently, but they took significantly less time and effort. I've been very negative here, but this is the answer I have for you. I do still want to complete every single episode of Smallville, because the fact I left my greatest work unfinished does irritate me all the time. I already had plans up to the end of Smallville Season 3 for where I wanted to go with the Fanatic. So if or when the Fanatic series continues depends on if I can somehow spend less time working and more time resting. I just don't know how or when I can achieve that. How's that for an unsatisfying answer? There is some good news though. Well, if you watch my Let's Plays of video games anyway, I'm going to randomly start streaming videos whenever I can be bothered. There will be no schedule and no prior notice because Spencer Bedlam works on Bedlam time. For all the reasons I just mentioned, I just can't keep a schedule, so yeah, that's just how it is. This will be on YouTube, so maybe you'll catch it in your subscriptions if you're lucky. I would love it if you could join in the chat as well. It'll be super casual, so don't expect my A game, because I will probably be half asleep the whole time. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.